Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to Wednesdays with Weeby episode 9, I believe. I think it's episode 9. Yes, it's episode 9. Week 9 of Wednesdays with Weeby, which is pretty awesome. Keeping this is probably actually the most, well, apart from my really old Minecraft Let's Play, this is the most I've ever kept a series going, if I'm going to be completely honest. But yeah. The gameplay you'll be watching in this will be Battlefield Hardline, beta of course, and War Thunder arcade battles. Yes, I did just say arcade, not realistic. First of all, I guess I may as well have a little chat with you guys about a question that I've been asked a few times. Mainly saying, WB, do you think I should start YouTube? I've had this in a few PMs lately. And it's a question that kind of needs answering anyway. So I thought, you know what, let's do it. Let's answer it. Yes, it's absolutely fine for you to start up your own channel. I think the more YouTubers or more people that start making War Thunder content, the better, really. Because it's more entertainment for the viewers. It doesn't matter particularly if you could speak English all that well, because I'm sure there's plenty of there's a big market for, such as German YouTubers or Russian-speaking YouTubers, for people that don't know English. I mean, we're particularly lucky because half the world knows English anyway. So yeah, we don't really need to change our language to help or to speak for others. But I mean, I think it's brilliant if everyone starts up YouTube. The things you should probably prepare yourself with if you're going to do YouTube is that it's a lot of work. I mean a hell of a lot of work. It's very time consuming and it's very costly. The initial setup is quite expensive, to say the least. Things such as a good computer, decent internet, all the hardware you need, all the software you need, to be able to run at a decent quality and decent frames per second, stuff like that. It's a lot of money, and sometimes it's money that people don't really have. So yeah, you please bear that in mind when starting up. It's a very costly thing to do, especially if you're only doing it as a hobby, like a lot of people do. What I would say first of all is, if you're at school, it's a nice thing to do alongside. I wouldn't just throw all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak, and say, okay, I'm doing YouTube for my job for the rest of my life, because that's not how it works. The whole YouTube business is a very, very, very hard market to do professionally and to make a living off. It's not easy to get into YouTube, so that's a fair warning to all of you. If you are going to get into it, and I do urge that you try it out at least, prepare to, have a lot of patience. It's very time consuming and very expensive. So just so as you're aware of that, please do feel free, go ahead, have a go at it. But I'm seeing this is Wednesdays with Weeby and not normal commentary. I guess I should probably answer some questions. So without further ado, let's do it. So first question comes in from Thomas Edgerly, and he asks, what do you think if Gaijin added infantry, and how do you think they would approach their balancing? I think it would be really, really cool if Gaijin added infantry. I would think it would bring it to a whole nother level, because it's all well and good having tanks, ships and planes fighting, but if they added infantry as well, then it would possibly be the best military game around. Seriously, I think that. What I think they would do, though, is that if they were going to add infantry, I know they've stated that they won't. They're not going to add it. It would be an awesome thing if they did, but they need to keep their age rating down. If they add infantry, the age rating will go up, unfortunately. So, yeah, I mean, not that it matters, really, because, I mean, you have 6-year-olds playing Call of Duty anyway. So, yeah, I don't see what the issue with having infantry would be, because it'd be absolutely awesome to have infantry, and I know a lot of people would want to see that. and something that I definitely would want to see as well. So, yeah. What I think they would do if they were to add infantry is that they wouldn't particularly have unlocks, so to speak. I think what would happen is that you could customize your gun, but there would be particular classes, and each class will have its own ability, whether that be anti-tank, sharpshooter, rifleman, commander, something like that. You don't know really, but I mean, you can unlock different attachments for your weapons, but overall, they're basically everyone would be using the same thing. So I think that's a good idea if they were to add infantry in. But apart from that, I don't think there would be a need for any balancing issues really. I think if they were going to add it, it'd be unlimited respawns for infantry. I think that would be a good idea, because that way infantry can just keep going. Unless like you have, I don't know, 20, 30 respawns per infantry unit. I don't know, something like that. That would work quite nicely, I think. Especially in tank battles. In tank battles, it would look really cool. And it would also give the machine guns on tanks something to do. Because right now, they're not really all that great. I mean, they could take down aircraft, I guess, and they could probably take out light targets such as possibly tracks on small light vehicles, AA guns, possibly AA trucks and vehicles as well, something along those lines. But apart from that, not really much they can do with it. But yeah, that's how personally I think they would take their approach if they were to add infantry in. So I hope that answers your question. Next question comes in from Bobby and Co, and he says, "What do you think? Do you think the T-50 in ground forces is overpowered?" No, not really. And that's from a hardcore German player. I find them easy to take out, if I'm honest. I don't see the issue with them. Just gotta know where to aim. Driver's hatch at the front. PZGR-40 straight in there. Gone. Turret ring. Gone. Side of the turret. Gone. Engine block. Sets it on fire and does critical damage. Gone. It's just the only issue is that people don't really know where to aim on, and weak spots on tanks at low tier. So no, I don't think it's overpowered. I just think people need to learn where to aim a little more. Possibly use the right rounds as well. And stop thinking that they're the most overpowered tank in the game, because they're just not. They're easily taken out if you know where to aim. So yeah, that's my answer to it. No, it is not overpowered in my opinion. But yeah, I can see why, but it's just not, guys. It isn't overpowered whatsoever. So no, I don't think the T-50 is overpowered in ground forces. So next question comes in from Brendan Ryestrick, I think. Brendan Ryestrick? I think that's how we pronounce your name. But he says, "What am I studying?" Currently, or what's the point? I've just finished studying level 2 art and design, BTEC, in college. But what I'll be going on to next year is games development. And my games development course is pretty much concept art, storyline development, 3D modeling, texturing, video making, video editing, film producing, and PR management. And apart from that, that's pretty much it. Which is all the stuff I enjoy doing, really. I get to, do my graphics design stuff, do something I enjoy. Market research, i.e. playing games. So yeah, it's a pretty good course, and I'm looking forward to playing it next year. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. No, guys, I'm actually afraid that that's all I've got time for today. I had to go into college today to finish, or basically moderate, an exhibition. And I've been there for 5 hours, just standing there, talking about particular pieces of artwork, so I'm absolutely knackered. I do apologise for the really short Wednesday review, probably the shortest we've ever had, but in this particular case, I'm sure you could understand why, because it's just been a very, very long day, and just I need to have a little bit of a rest. But I do believe I don't go in until the 25th now, so I have got all the time in the world to make videos, which is absolutely awesome. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I'll tell you what, because of the shortness of this video, I'll try and make it up in another one. I'll try and make a long 20-minute one at some point, or whatever, because 10 minutes for a Q&A video is just not on. I do apologise for that, but yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you click that like button below, subscribe if you're new around here for more War Thunder content, as well as other games and random shiz that I decided to put on my channel. Take care guys, I'll see you next time.